If you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Prince. He kicks it to Russell. To the left wing. Towns wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from three.
Morant against Russell. Morant with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Adams' shot is off.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now here's Adams. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, Morant kicks to Bain. Back to Morant. Going inside and finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And here's Morant. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Passes to Prince. Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. Bain finds Morant. And he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Over to the wing. Back to Russell. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns dishes to Russell. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
Now, here's Bain.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Jackson against Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Bain with the bucket.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
Russell kicks to Towns. Outside Edwards. And he...
Oh!
Can you believe that?
Turned up and turned out. Throwing it down. Come on.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7. In the corner, it's Bain. Puts it up. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Down low, deflects the pass. Bain with it, picked up by Edwards. There's the lob to Jackson.
And a versatile offensive talent with a capable jumper. Defenders can't fall asleep when guarding Jackson.
Russell against Morant. Right side, Edwards. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bain. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Memphis up. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Memphis.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5. Lock at 6. Back to Edwards. Prince, the pass to Gobert. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Memphis leading by 3. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
It doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Right side, Towns. Feeds it to Gobert. And here's Prince outside. Offensive rebound. Out to Russell. From deep three-point range. Gobert. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got his first 2 points.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Morant for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And there's the pass to Prince. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Steven Adams. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Bain passes to Jackson. Towns with the steal. Outside, Edwards. Inside. He's looking for Russell and finds him. Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Second shot opportunity. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Gobert. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Baseline J on the way. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Towns, a screen on Morant. Nifty move. And Russell gets it to go.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Gobert gets the bucket.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. Out to Morant. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Prince with it. Defended by Adams. Prince dishes to Gobert. From downtown, Taurean Prince, and that's good. Prince has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
Back to Morant. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards drives in, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Morant against Russell. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And Brooks, here we go. Bain kicks to Morant. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Got a piece of it. Prince the pass to Towns. And he lays it straight in. Towns has got 9 points.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
And Morant throws it down. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And, guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Right side, Edwards. Brooks grabs the board.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Passes it to Morant. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside, Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Morant with the steal. Outside, Towns. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Brooks dishes to Adams. On the wing, Bain. Morant outside. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Russell kicks to Prince. From deep. Kept alive. Gobert. Towns against Jackson. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis leading. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for. Both free throws good from Morant.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brooks against Prince. Kicks it to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Here's Morant with the drive.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Morant. The pass to Towns. Puts the move on. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Bane. Adams trying to free himself up. Bane with the bucket.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Russell against Morant. The kick out to Towns. From deep three-point range. Outside, Russell shoots over Morant. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Loads it up there for Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Prince up top, guarded by Morant. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Prince outside. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here's Morant. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
And, you know, on the defensive end, that's the intensity Russell's coaches want to see more of from him.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Russell looking around. Pass to Edwards. Driving the lane. And Edwards with the stop.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Edwards against Bane. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Morant outside. Shot clock at 5. And Morant throws it down.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Russell passes to Edwards. He dishes it to Towns. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Brooks outside. Outside Jackson. Driving to the basket. Morant with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Morant's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Russell against Morant. Here's Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. Didn't let the defender get to him there.
Edwards against Bain. Brooks with it. It's Morant in the corner. Shoots. Misses off the left iron. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. Russell with a wide open look. It's a hand on it, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Bain kicks to Morant. Out to Brooks. Passes it to Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Morant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Russell passes to Edwards. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dishes to Towns. Out to the wing. Rob. The drive by Bain. Outside for Jackson. Back to Bain. Drives to the hoop. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Outside, Jackson. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
There's the pass to Towns. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 on the clock. Edwards finds Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 7. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. From deep. He doesn't hit that one.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Looking at tonight's matchup, both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big men in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. LeVert. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Now here's Moran. No good off the back of the rim.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he was ready for the hop step all the way. He gets the position, holds his ground, and draws the charge.
Moran against Garland. Tries it from the top of the key, and he gets that one.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Garland, no good. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
6 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Outside for Moran. From deep three-point range, the Cavaliers pull it in. Garland with the ball. Here's Allen. Outside for LeVert. Pass to Garland. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Bain. Over Mitchell. Bain, no good. Now Garland from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Jackson, left side. Back to Moran. Jackson with a screen on Garland. Here's Moran. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw John Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Mitchell on the take. Over Bain. Mitchell misses. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Morant with it, guarded now by Mitchell. Outside Bain. And there's the lob.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Goes back up. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer, Brooks. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
A big-time ISO player in college, Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And that one drops.
This is why Desmond is out there to shoot and to shoot often.
Outside Mitchell. To end the run. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Steven Adams.
Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
And here's Morant outside. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
I think consistency from three is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Outside Mitchell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Pass to Mitchell. Pulls it from 20. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bain. Here's Adams. And here's Morant outside. The rebound by Allen. Outside Garland from deep three-point range. He can't hit that time. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. He put together 10 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Okoro is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the shot is good by Garland.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive.
Outside Morant. Lets it fly. Second shot opportunity. Here's Adams. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Adams has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
LeVert outside. Launches it. That shot off the mark. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And that'll be Memphis's ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Cavs. Kevin Love comes in for Mobley. Brooks with it. Now LeVert defending. Brooks the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Outside Love. Garland with a screen on Jackson. Love for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. It's tipped. And he's going for the lob. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Okoro on the wing. Clock at 6. That one a little long. For Memphis, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Morant. Drives to the hoop. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Morant against Garland. Elbow shot. And it's Morant again missing for Cleveland. They've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Up top, Jackson, covered by Love. Here's Bain. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Memphis.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all. When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Gets a good look. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Stepping in, Bain is automatic from that area.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Leans from outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The shooting of Desmond Bain, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Pass to Osman. Now here's Mobley. Inside. Here's Allen. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Unloads. Memphis the rebound. Adams. Yes, it's good. Adams has got 6 points.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
There's 2 things they rely on him for, being competitive and bringing energy.
And the foul on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Fires from the wing. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies, 31.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at point. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. Osman, he's checked in for Levert. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul. Here's Garland. Give him 8. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Brooks outside. Bain finds Morant. Over Garland. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Bain. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Here's Bane. Mobley with the block. Jackson against Mitchell. Pass to Garland. There's the drive. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Desmond Bane. That's good from Garland. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Bane against Mitchell. Now here's Bane. He's closely guarded. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. To the paint. And stolen by Bane. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Allen with it. He's picked up by Adams. Allen can't get it to go.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And they recover it. Mobley against Brooks. Jackson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Tries again. Cavaliers with the rebound. Garland up top. Hounded by Morant. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Garland with the ball from outside the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Garland's got 14.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Pass to Bane. Jackson, the screen. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Lopez, he's checked in for Allen. Kevin Love comes in for Evan Mobley. Wade, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Rubio is subbed in for Garland. Lopez. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And you like to keep the big fella involved offensively, especially around the rim. Like that, Robin with a nice move.
Jackson outside. Jackson with a screen on Rubio. Here's Morant. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Love. Pass to Wade. To the right side. Takes the three. The rebound by Jackson. And the Grizzlies shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Adams.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
Here's Rubio. Oh, the swat by Adams. And here's Morant. Can't hit that one. And so it's Memphis with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Cleveland shooting around 41%. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Outside Bane. Driving to the basket. They retain possession. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Clock at 4 to the inside. Tipped. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Jackson outside. Back to Brooks. Jackson finds Morant. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Garland against Morant. There's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Bane, the pass to Jackson. And here's Adams. Shot clock at 5. And another miss by Memphis. Allen with it. He's picked up by Adams. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The three from Mitchell. It's another three for Cleveland.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Unselfish score. If his shot isn't there, Bang will move the ball.
Morant against Garland. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Now here's Garland. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
It seems like every miss ends up.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Morant finds Jackson. And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Allen. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic abilities.
A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter. Bane, pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Adams with a screen on Garland. Here's Morant. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
The awareness Morant has. Even in tough situations, he finds a way to score.
Back to Garland. Into the lane. LeVert outside. Fires the three. The shot no good. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Grizzlies.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Steven Adams.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And he loves lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. From deep, Mitchell fires in the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so it's Memphis winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.
rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. The 3 from Tatum buries the long-range jumper.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
From deep three-point range, and the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson kicks to Morant. Here's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Now here's Brown from deep. Ja Morant grabs the rebound and taken away by Brown. Williams passes to Tatum, takes a 3. The shot that time not on target, and it's Memphis the other way.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. Boston making some changes. Horford comes in for Gallinari. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large unit.
Now here's Tatum, following the miss by Jaren Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Smart finds Williams. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Smart against Morant. They get it back. Outside, Bane. Nice move. Doesn't go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Brown to stop the drought, and he lays it up and in.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
Brooks outside. Morant against Smart. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Smart on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Williams is right there. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Smart against Morant. Adams' shot is good.
Gonna need to contest Adams' shot better than that to prevent him from scoring. He's too physical down low.
1:07 left in the first. Here's Horford. No good from outside. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Brooks kicks to Bane. Now here's Morant for 3. Here's Adams. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And the pass to Smart. It's deflected. Outside Williams. Brown wide open. He fires. Outside, Horford. And here's Tatum for three. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. For three, Boston grabs the miss. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Bain. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Grizzlies lead by... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. There's Smart following the score by Memphis. Tatum looking around. He feeds it to Williams. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Smart finds Horford, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
He doesn't get the second one. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Now, here's Brown. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. At the elbow, it's Brown. Here's Horford. Boston again missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Jackson dishes to Brooks. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. Fires from the wing. And Tatum pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Brown inside the line. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Brown dishes to Smart. Count that bucket.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Morant. And the shot no good, a bit short. Tatum down low. Guarded by Bain.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Over Horford. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Outside, Smart. Williams a screen. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Williams can't hit.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Left side, Brown. And Williams throws it down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Morant with it. 12 points for him. There's the drive, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams passes to Horford, and finished off by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Jackson a screen on Smart. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Wow, here's Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
27 seconds left to play in the first half. Morant kicks to Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
It's the size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
Pass to Bain. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
The team first mindset of Jackson.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies out in front, leading by just 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. The drive by Bain. And that one drops for him. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day. So tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. And Morant throws it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. Into the lane. The Celtics working the ball around now. Williams kicks to Brown. 5 to shoot. Tatum finds Brown. Top of the key. That one doesn't go. And Memphis the other way now. It's tipped and stolen by Horford. To the paint. And Brown throws it down.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Williams kicks to Tatum. The 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Memphis leading by 5. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Goes back up. Out to Morant. And stolen by Tatum. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Williams with the steal.
Walking foul called on Morant. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Smart. Shoots the three.
I like Morant's workmanlike approach on D. He finds good matchups and makes an impact.
First team foul.
Jackson down low. Tatum on him. Adams finds Brooks. And another miss by Memphis.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. That's 10 points for Jason Tatum.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Morant. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Tatum dishes to Williams. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Morant with it. Williams picks him up. Austin grabs the miss. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Tatum. Scores off the crossover. Tatum's got 12 points in the game.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Outside, Bain. Morant against Smart. Here's Adams. Outside, Bain. Kicks to Morant. 4 on the clock. Over Smart. Morant with another miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Tatum and slam dunk by Tatum.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Brooks outside. And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. It's been an excellent game for him offense. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Morant. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Bain, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Williams finds Tatum. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Horford the pass to Smart. It's Brown with the drive. 6 to shoot. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Celtics.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
Now here's Morant for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Williams kicks to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Horford. Williams. And Williams is right there. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Morant with a wide open look. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Morant's got 23 points.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Smart dishes to Williams. And Williams throws it down. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Morant passes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his third assist on the night.
Just like his pops, Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, look, this man, when he gets close to the hoop, it is pretty much automatic. You can't let that happen.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They lead by 1. Bain looking around. It's Morant with the drive. Brooks with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Tatum on the wing. Lets it go with the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Brooks. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Brown to the inside. Morant with the steal. There's the lob to Adams, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Tatum finds Smart. Back to Tatum. Here's Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
And they need a profitable trip here. And luckily, Brown looks to be in the zone.
And Brown drops them both.
In a tight game, he is exactly who he wanted at the line.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Bain passes to Morant. And there's the try.
From the free throw line, John Morant is good, but I think he wants to be great.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but still delivered.
Tatum on the wing. Feeds to Williams. Shoots over Adams. Here's Tatum. Outside, Smart. He kicks it to Horford. Launches it. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And what a pressure situation. But Horford's been here before. This team relies on him.
And so he's good in all 3 free throws, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
It's Brooks on the wing. Pass to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Bain for 3. They grab their own miss, and it's Adams on the follow. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now Morant. The pass to Jackson. Morant against Williams.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
That's to Horford. Now Smart. This is it to Williams. in the corner. Horford with it. Just 5 in the clock. He hangs to tie it up. The kick out to Tatum. Brown the pass to Tatum. No good from three-point territory. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
There's Brown with the 3. Can't connect. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
this Tuesday edition. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the small forward position.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Here's Morant, and then Morant with the dunk.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Payne against Edwards. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Morant. About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
To the wing, right side. Back to Prince. Up and over Brooks. And that one's long.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Minnesota with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Here's Russell. Denied by Morant. And here's the fast break. Jackson finds Brooks. Here's Towns. And stolen by Morant. Here's Brooks. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Another miss by Minnesota.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Outside Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards got his second bucket of the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Offensive board. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Pass to Prince. Here's the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. Payne into the lane, and he jams it home with authority.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Now, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Here's Edwards driving in. Towns has got room. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Jackson, pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
The Timberwolves trail. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Russell. Here's Gobert. And they get it back. Outside Russell. shoots over Morant. The shot by Russell, no good. And here's Memphis now.
Yeah, an electric player. Morant just bouncing off the contact and finishing on the drive.
Left side, Russell. He got it up. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Gobert. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Gobert's gotten his first basket of the night. And here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Over Russell. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Gobert. Edwards has got 7.
Taking the contact in the NBA, such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Outside Morant. Pulls up on the wing. Morant missing again. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team. Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And he drops the first. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
Second chance effort. Gobert gets the bucket. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Russell against Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Morant. He takes it in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Goes up on the wing. Edwards can't hit. Memphis leading. Steps back. The drive by Bane. Uses the glass on the layup. Bane's gotten his second bucket on the night.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Russell. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, going in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Now here's Brooks with the drive. Another shot. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. Here's Gobert. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Outside Morant. Puts up a three. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. 1:10 left in the half. Here's Russell. Another miss by Minnesota.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And he makes it.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Jackson outside. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Here's Morant. Outside Bain. On the wing, Brooks. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Towns. That one no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Adams finds Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Over to the left wing. Here's Prince. Off target from the baseline. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Timberwolves, 16.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the small forward position.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's Bain. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves trail.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Driving inside, and then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down, my goodness.
Here's Towns. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies.
You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Here's Morant. Can't get it to drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside for Russell. Back to Towns. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Edwards with it, guarded by Morant. Whoa!
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Back to Morant. This one for 3. Rebound Minnesota. Prince has got 4 rebounds now. Throws it up high.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Morant against Russell. 19-footer. And it's Morant missing.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Puts one up from 19. And another miss by Memphis. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
So it's the Grizzlies now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. And it's Morant missing. And here's Minnesota now. A big stretch here going, 10-2. Here's Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards has got 8 here in this quarter.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
And stolen by Edwards. Fast break. Here we go. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Fires from 14. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 7 tonight. Jackson finds Bane. And that one's good. Bane's got 8.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. They get the rebound. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And that one misses.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. And that quarter was all about hitting. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Here's Russell. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Count it.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the Jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
Outside Bane. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Minnesota in the lead. Russell with the ball. Pass to Towns. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
There's Jackson with the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Prince has got 5 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. Russell finds Towns. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Morant grabs a miss. Morant's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Jackson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Edwards. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Edwards has got 10 points here in the second half.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Russell against Morant. Out to the right wing. Towns passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. The three. Again, the miss by Edwards. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And the basket by Bane.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh, there's the alley. And it's Towns with the power finish.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Pulls it from 20. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson for three. No good on the shot. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Prince. Off target from three-point range. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Right wing. And stolen by Edwards. Towns down low. Guarded by Bane. And the basket by Gobert. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Here's Morant. And another miss by Memphis. For Minnesota, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And the ball out of play, the Grizzlies will have it.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
The three ball. Drops in the three. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Edwards for three. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Russell. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bane. Prince can't hit. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Bane, the pass to Brooks. To the wing, right side. Here's Morant. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And it's critical Morant steps up in the important points in the game. This is his time to shine.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Prince. Can't get the three to fall. Now Bane. Pass to Morant. From deep three-point range. And the miss. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. What a performance they had.
guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Mobley in at the 3 slot. Just 4 to shoot. Tries it from 9. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That 3 off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And that one's good. Morant.
Smooth shot from Ja Morant. Coach has to love that confident play.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. Now the pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Mobley. He can't get that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Morant scanning the floor. From the arc. Outside for Jackson. It's good from long range.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man. We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Knocks it loose. Morant passes to Brooks. And they double up Morant. From outside the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Mitchell outside. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Morant. And the rejection by Love. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. The 3 from Morant. Mobley with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And Adams kicks to Brooks. They get it again, and it's Adams on the follow.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Garland against Morant. Garland attacking. Passes it to Love. And Love throws it down.
And how about Kevin Love showing he can get above the rim when he wants to.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, G.A. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by Ja Morant. And they'll get another chance. Bain against Mitchell. A second chance effort. Kicks it out to Love. Garland looking it over. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. 40 seconds left to play here in the first. The wide open look here for Garland. From beyond the arc and then some. Garland's got 5 points so far. Morant against Garland. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Morant missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Now here's Morant. He has 5. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson, a screen on Garland. A 3 from Morant. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by a bucket. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mobley in at the small forward position. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2 for 3. Love. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Morant. He can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Garland kicks to Love. Here's Mobley. That's in there. Love with the assist. Mobley's got his first bucket of the night.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Mitchell. No good off the back of the rim. The Grizzlies have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Pass to Morant. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Connects from three-point range.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
For 3, Mitchell. The Grizzlies pull it in.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Mitchell outside. Looking to get it going. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 6.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Now here's Morant for 3. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Mobley against Jackson. Back to Morant. Over Mitchell. Morant's with the bucket. He's got 10.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Garland is doubled. Mobley wide open. And it's off from three-point range. .106 left in the first half of the game. There's Jackson with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Not only is Jaren a viable option from 3, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Love outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Love's got his second bucket of the game to go. Morant, the bounce pass. Fires the three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mobley with it. Now defended by Bane. Love dishes to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell wide open. And another 3 for Cleveland.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
The pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Adams outside. Brooks outside. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The shot will not fall. Now Cleveland shooting 43% from the field. Mobley the pass to Love for the lead. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's the lob to Adams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Garland with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Mobley's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
In the corner, it's Bane. Morant outside. And again, Memphis no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Morant with the steal. Now Bane. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And another miss by Memphis.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Allen. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Bane looking around. Love grabs the board. And here are the Cavaliers. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. And so it's Memphis with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. For the lead. Tries again. Outside for Jackson. Off target from outside. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. As a well-known three-point shooter that you were, Steve, what do you think about how that shot dominates the modern game we watch today?
What I love about Kevin, first of all, it gives you spacing. And you're never out of a game because of the three-point shot. You can get right back into it. And also, at the end of a game, you knock down 3 or 4 in a row, the game is over.
And the dunk by Jackson.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Mobley finds Allen.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Mitchell.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Outside, Bain. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Shoots over Garland. Bain, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. They get it back. Mobley. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant against Mitchell. Looking to end his cold spell. The offensive rebound.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Passes to Mitchell. Morant with the steal. Here's the lob to Adams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
To the wing right side. Here's Mobley. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And another shot. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Brooks. No good on that one. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell dishes to Love. And that one, good. Love's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Defensively, you can take away the 3, you can take away the lane, but Kevin Love shows you the touch from mid-range.
Outside, Bain floats it up there for Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies lead by 3. Live from the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Donovan Mitchell.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So on the floor for Cleveland. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mobley in at the 3, the small forward. The 3 from Morant. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Cleveland moving it around. And that one's good. Love. Love's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs.
Pinpoint accuracy near the rim, something Kevin Love has had for a very long time.
Morant against Mitchell. Brooks setting the pick for Morant. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Garland finds Love. Launches a 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 5 assists in the game.
That's why you run these plays for Kevin Love, because he can stretch you out.
Mitchell against Morant. Looking to end the run, and the layup is good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Here's Mitchell, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
Morant, the bounce pass. Payne for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell with it. Love right side. Outside Garland. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Brooks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jared Allen.
There's a terrific intensity to Dylan Brooks' game. He doesn't hold back and exploits any weaknesses he can.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. Love kicks to Mitchell. Outside Garland. Here he goes. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Mitchell against Morant. The offensive rebound. And a wide open look for Payne. Good on the triple. Payne's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. .135 left to play here in the fourth. On the wing, Mitchell. Love kicks to Mitchell. That's in there. Love with the assist. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Payne against Garland. Stolen by Garland. And 1:01 left in the game. On the wing, Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Morant outside. Blows the alley-oop jam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Mitchell outside. Outside Garland. Offensive rebound. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Now
tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Danilo Gallinari out there with Robert Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. Back to Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Outside Bane. Shot on the wing. Here's Adams. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
On the wing, Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Now here's Brown. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Brogdon against Morant. Morant missing again. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
From deep, Bane. Rebounded by Brogdon. The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Brooks. Outside for Morant. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. That one on Tatum.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Malcolm Brogdon.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Now here's Horford. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Brooks, right side. Morant against Smart. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Brown passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Offensive rebound. Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. From behind the arc. That shot off. So the Celtics will take it the other way, but with Memphis' 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Memphis trailing here. Jackson outside. Drains the triple.
Well, Jackson has become a threat from range, taking and making those shots more consistent.
Outside Tatum. On the wing, Tatum. Three-pointer. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Brooks against Tatum. And here's Morant outside. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Outside, Brown. Smart, left side. Shoots over Morant. Here's Tatum. Pass to Brown. The kick to Tatum. The three. No luck on that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bain. And too long on the shot.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on the show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Pass to Tatum. Now Brown from deep. And no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. Tatum finds Williams. Here's Smart. Out to Horford. For 3, down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Bain with the rebound. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And the Celtics in possession here. Following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Here's Tatum. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. His first shot coming late. The rebound, Celtics. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Smart. Williams on the wing. Bain against Smart. Out to Horford. From downtown, and Smart with the bucket on the assist by Horford.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
For Boston, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Back to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim in a finish. Just light work.
Here's Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Robert Williams picks up 1. And the first one at the line is good. And Morant drops them both.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line. And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Puts it up from the high post. And he nails the jumper. Morant's got 8 here in this quarter.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Pass to Brown. To the middle. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 8. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Now here's Brown. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Tatum with the second effort. Horford for 3. And the Celtics another three.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Outside for Brooks. Here he goes. It's stolen by Tatum. Smart against Morant. Horford passes to Brown. Back to Horford. It's Smart on the wing. Hounded by Morant. Outside Tatum. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Bane. And now the Grizzlies on the run for the finish. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
Brown draws the double. Pass to Horford. Williams with it. Back to Horford. Brown inside. Guarded by Bane. Shot clock at 6. And it's Smart missing. Memphis leading. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Morant. And he drives in.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Horford passes to Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first.
The Celtics 23.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now here's Morant. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 19 points.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Pass to Brown. Back to Smart. Brown against Morant. Williams passes to Smart. 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Now guarded by Brown. The open shot, Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Boston trailing. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Now here's Bane. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Here's Smart. Out to the right wing. Here's Horford. Brown finds Williams. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Horford outside. Brooks against Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Pass to Bane. To the paint. Now here's Morant. Williams grabs the board. Horford outside to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Bane, the pass to Morant. He shoots. Back to Bane. Puts it up from 17. The shot that time not on target. And Boston going the other way now.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 8 points in the quarter.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Bane with it, now guarded by Brown. Bane, no good. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has. Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. The three is up. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Morant. The shot comes out. Smart with the defensive effort. It's Brown on the wing. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Morant. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Outside Morant. Lets it go from the wing. It's not going to go for him. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies up 7. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Horford. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk. But even more so when you're all by yourself.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
That one misses. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. From deep. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. And Brown with the stuff.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Up top, Morant. Defended by Smart. Bane against Brown. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Good work there as it goes.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Morant, pass to Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets the three fly. Horford with the block. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. Here's Morant. Blocked again! And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Bain. Fires the three. And again, Memphis no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And he lobs it up. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Smart. The kick out to Williams. Horford inside. Jackson on him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Jackson with a screen on Smart. And it's Morant missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Brown. Boston again missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
The drive by Brooks. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 5 assists in the game. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics. Now here's Morant. Down low. And then Morant with the dunk.
Give this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Tatum passes to Horford. Clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It seems like Horford's been in the league forever. So he's definitely been in a lot of these late game free throw situations.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Here's Bain. Back to Morant. Going inside. Basket's good. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shots.
Brown passes to Smart. Here's Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Tatum. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Steven Adams.
He was in the conference finals as a rookie. Tatum is just used to these big spots.
And just incredible confidence at the free throw line. That is how you win close games.
Morant with it. Morant with the slam!
And great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now here's Morant. To the paint. Pass to Bane. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Good on the first. And that narrows the gap to 1. Can knock it down, and they really needed that one. And stolen by Morant. And so they foul intentionally. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that ties this game up.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
And Boston calls time here. Horford for 3. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Brown passes to Smart. Horford right side. 3-pointer off the mark. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Al Horford.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
Boston with the ball. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Tries to break his ice. Outside for Brooks. Right side Morant. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Horford, a screen on Brooks. It's Smart on the wing. Back to Tatum. Horford for 3. Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane with it. Now guarded by Brown. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Jackson the screen from the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
Big body cleaning the glass. Great awareness by Jackson Jr.
Brown passes to Smart. And here's Brown. Shot from the wing. Adams grabs the miss. Now Morant. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. Wing shot on the way. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
And it's Tatum missing.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Smart against Morant. And he lobs it up top. And it's Adams missing.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so it's Memphis winning this one. Things looked a little